gentlemen, we got R&B royalty in the building.
Hey.
Make some noise for fucking Omarion in the building, man.
What up, y'all?
Omarion is here. This is my man right here. This is my guy.
Come on.
How you doing, man?
Awesome, man. I have no complaints or restraints, just gratitude. Yes, indeed.
Now, Omarion is one of those healed niggas, too.
No,
positive. I'm telling y'all now, if you think we're going to get like a juicy tidbit, he's way more healed than that. So, but I'm going to try. But I'm going to try. Yeah. Oh, I love all your work. So what are you promoting? What do you have going on? What you got coming? Like, tell me about it.
So it's a few things. I executive produced and started my first TV series with all black. It's titled The Wild Rose. So I'm getting back in my acting bag.
Fire.
The character, his name is Roosevelt, and he's born into an assassin family. So I'm going to definitely be showing my range as an actor with this project. I got a new album coming. We're about to drop our first 2 songs at the end of this month.
Okay.
The new project is titled O2. It's an ode to my first album.
Ooh,
okay.
We coming with that vibe.
A lot of pressure.
That's the pressure album.
A lot of pressure. Why do you niggas do that, man? Why do the artists do that? Y'all put this pressure on yourselves when you could have just named it something else. But this title for Omarion fans has a special meaning. I hate to be the guy, but like, is the music?
Man,
come on.
We could play. I got 2 bangers for y'all today, so we can.
Oh, and I got Onks.
Okay. Y'all want to get into it now? We
ain't got to do it now. Okay. I'm just letting you know that this is here.
Yes, we gonna.
Don't leave without grabbing it.
Yes,
Pause.
yes, sir.
Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy. And you still holding it. Put it down. Shake it down, yo.
That was a little crazy. My shit ain't big enough to do all that. All right.
All right, come on, Joe.
All right, so we got a new album.
Yep, new
we
album.
have a new television series where you might be killing some people.
I actually got bodies.
There you go.
Bodies.
Okay.
All right.
I got bodies. And also, me and the gang, we got back together. We're going on tour, Boys for Life tour in February.
Yeah. All right, there we go. That's it. There you go. That nigga just got a light bulb, right? Look at you. Sick nigga, right?
Now.
Look, I was going to be nice.
No, it's all good.
Omarion, can you tell us the truth here as to why y'all keep doing that?
What you mean? Doing what?
Breaking up and getting back together.
How many times y'all officially broke up, though?
Like,
that's what I'm on. Like,
actually, we only really officially, I don't think we actually officially ever broke up, because when we initially separated, it wasn't our choice. We were still kids at the time, and that's why this tour is called Boys for Life, because it's a true representation of paying homage to that time in that era. And as we all know, kicking off the first Millennium Tour in 2019, that they come out, they pull up. So it's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead. What, Joe?
I'm going right to
what's up?
I'm letting him talk. Go ahead. I'm going to the Breakfast Club clip where, the fucking clip where you was like, I don't know these niggas. I'm not fucking with these niggas. It's over. Yeah. I'll never speak to these. Don't make me go find it.
No, it's true.
You know
it's
it
true.
exists.
I mean, we go through that. Don't we go through that?
You said he was healed, nigga?
But don't we go through that with our bros? Have y'all not ever experienced not fucking with your bro for a certain time?
But not publicly.
Yeah, I mean that's different.
The difference.
That's the difference. I mean, literally, we grew up in the public eye, and unfortunately, we've had to deal with those things, in front of the world. I don't think that would be the ideal scenario, you know what I mean? But it kind of
as
is.
Kids,
what
how long
is.
did y'all even know each other? Like, how long did y'all know each other before y'all started the
We
group?
started in the group. I was 15. Some of the other members were younger, so we literally started together.
No. I'm not letting you do that today.
It's true.
Was the group put together, or was you niggas friends?
So this is what happened.
I know the story.
So,
Me too, yeah.
So this is what happened. Raz, Fizz, and Boog, they were in a group called Melodic before I got into the group. So my auntie invited me to.
Because you're gonna be serious. And I want to make jokes.
Okay. Okay.
So them 3 niggas was in a group somewhere.
Yeah, they was in a group. Yeah.
Who was the lead?
It was 2 other singers. There was 2 other singers that were in the group.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then them niggas got out of the group. The other
Yeah, they
niggas-
didn't fit. They were a little bit.
But when
more
they
taller.
called up, when Huncho phone rang,
Well, you know what? Let me tell you what happened. It was a New Year's party.
El mariachi.
when the big beat phone rang, it wasn't just it wasn't melodic. And niggas showed up and it was that.
Yeah, it was like a.
If I'm gonna get y'all in trouble, I don't want to do that. Hey, I fuck with all you niggas too, but I was there for this time. So Omarion was Omarion, B2K was B2K, but you niggas didn't grow up together, is what I'm saying.
No, we didn't grow up together, but
So you ain't gotta like them niggas.
Nah, but
you don't
spent
gotta
enough
like
time
nobody.
together. Joe, but they spent a lot of time together.
You don't gotta like nobody.
Yo,
you know,
if
everything is a
You
choice.
15 and you've been around a nigga for 10 years, from 15 to 25.
Yeah.
Essentially, y'all grew up together.
Yeah.
Period. Especially in the
that's fair.
entertainment business. You know what I'm saying? Like all of our
Exactly.
first
All
experiences
Together, yeah.
Yeah.
And to make things work, you guys gotta get along.
Okay,
somehow.
y'all on Omarion side, but I'm still messy. What I'm saying is, okay, let's try a different route. When we child stars together,
Right.
then we become adults, and
Right.
everybody didn't turn out to be the dopest of adults.
Okay.
There's some of that, and some of
Come on,
that.
Joe.
Because
That's true.
Because the optics
That's
of it,
true.
I came in here and talked about the optics of it is these niggas get back together for the sake of a dollar. What do you
Right.
say to that part? Not really the brotherhood part.
Okay.
What's wrong with that, by the way?
If
See,
we know we got
see
some
bands do
niggas
that all the
tap in
time.
and get
We
a check
see-
off. Nah, you can't do that.
We see legendary bands do that all the time, talking about how they hated each other, they went like this up and down, and they keep going on their reunion tours.
You know
It's
why?
not always
You know
something,
why, though?
It's not always something wrong with
I
it.
still
all
want to
them
see
niggas
B2K.
can't get booked.
It's
Or they
not
can't-
always something wrong
Or they
with
can't
that.
get booked
You're
separately.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
Well,
But it would be if somebody said it. Haha.
Well, what I would say is
Come on.
the way we separated, it wasn't our choice. So we played catch up a lot in our relationship, you know, because we were all essentially coming from different paths, and you know, I chose a different path. You know, they chose their paths, and I'm not necessarily looking at it like, okay, what can you bring to the table? What can you contribute? You know, when we separated, like I said, it was almost like, you know, if you break up with a girl and you don't tell her why, that's what happened with our fans. And I believe that's why we're still able to come around and kind of fulfill this void, because when we separated, it wasn't actually our choice. It was actually the business's choice.
The business.
So they kind of pulled us away from each other.
The business is what did it.
For sure. For sure the business with it.
Now, this. All right, I'm tossing to him in a second.
What?
It was the business. For real, the business. It's a,
Yo, but
it's
when
a
you
scary
break up with
business.
Shorty,
And you don't say nothing.
nah, but you pull up with the rolls,
Okay.
and Shorty at the laundromat with the.
See, y'all,
Nah.
see, stop, yo. Stop, yo.
wanna
See,
play-
my about to go back on
You got
tour
it.
together.
No, I want a problem.
See, but see,
You got
that's
it,
where
bro.
my question.
I know where your question
My
going.
question is this. I'm with.
Who want to break up?
I'm with. This is a success story to me. If you
Okay.
niggas is together and happy and brothers, I love that.
Right.
But they didn't do the Millennium Tour.
They did. The first Millennium Tour?
No,
It was with B2K.
not the first one.
Oh,
I was at that one.
Oh, okay. Talking about afterwards.
Talking about
And then
this
the other
last
one.
one.
The next five.
They was there on the last one.
No, they wasn't there. They did pop out. They did come to the LA show, but
Yo, all right.
This
What?
Both of y'all niggas gotta stop.
No, because it's
Stop.
him, yo.
Stop.
pulled up.
Stop.
Well, bro,
Let me
slow
ask you
down.
this. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you think because you started out your career pursuing on your own, maybe that's why you've had a different approach towards the industry in comparison to them? Because if they started out as a group, mindset-wise, they
Right.
probably always saw a future as a group. But you came from...
I think that's
Well,
a factor. I think that's a factor, but foundation is a factor as well. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the other members was connected to other aspects and business people. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, essentially you become, you know what I mean, like what your foundation is. Period. All of us. You know what I'm saying? If you come from ain't shit ass people, it's kind of hard to not be that way unless it's your choice. You know what I'm saying? So as child, you know, proteges, like, you know, our journey was different. It wasn't the same as everybody else's, you know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of essentially flies in the milk, so to speak, you know what I mean? And that's why we always come back together, because that was like our way of taking our personal relationship and power that was kind of forged, and it kind of put the ball back in our court now. But because because nobody has to agree. I'm not going to just say I don't have to agree. Like, nobody has to agree to go on tour. Like, everybody has their own life.
That's true.
They own kids, they own things that they Wait. No, but it's the truth.
No, you're right.
So it's like it still has to be an agreement.
But some people, trying to say it nicely, like somebody might be more busy than others.
Yeah.
And then the opportunity of the tour be like, oh, cool, because I ain't had shit to do next month. So
Listen,
I'll take the
I
tour.
was in a group, and there came a day where I'm sorry.
Yo, y'all,
Hey, and we wasn't child prodigies. We was adult prodigies. Hey, buddy. Hey,
Yeah.
all of us can't get the same 3,500 anymore. I'm sorry. Hey, sorry. What do you want me to do? Anyway, that's the end. That's the last of my message that I had.
See, that's
but only because they just announced that a few weeks ago. These niggas.
You see
and
that backfired on Tyrese thinking that way. Remember when you tried to do that shit with TGT?
Tyrese was wrong. Well, I think he was wrong.
But if you go by
he wasn't wrong from his.
Right. But now,
Because you can't think like that if one of the group members is on coke.
Yeah. That's
Yo,
tough.
move on.
Yo, that's not tough.
But that's
you seen Genuine up there. Don't do that.
Stop, yo. That's
Anyways, moving on. Because shout out to TGT. I'm still waiting for the TGT album. Omarion, your new project, O2. I want to get to some of the old projects. Tell me, how do you feel? I feel like you've been having heat on some of these projects that the public may not know about. What's your answer to why don't they know about it?
I think it's a few things. You know, I think it's a little bit of me, you know, finding my way, figuring out, you know, where I have synergy, you know, because I come from an era in time where that existed, you know, when I had executives, you know, like Donnie Einer and Lisa Ellis that were really directly connected with my success and, you know, were you know, supporting me and helping me out. I think through my independence, I've essentially figured out like my way, and I think that some projects maybe didn't get the marketing and promotion that it deserved, you know, but that's kind of a part of trial and error as an artist, you know what I mean, especially if you want to be independent in this space. And that's something that I've always kind of like wanted for myself, you know, because I come from a time and era where you had executives that really gave a fuck about music and the status of the now, and not just trying to find like, oh, you the new hot nigga, so which none of those things are sustainable. You know what I'm saying? We see a lot of people just come in and out the door, but I am one of the few artists that gets the opportunity and chance to figure it out, essentially.
That's a fact.
Let me ask you a question. With regards to your projects, some of your projects are like R&B fire.
Right.
Because you guys started off so young, do you think it was a hard thing to market you to an older woman? Even when y'all was young, the older women used to like you. You know what I'm saying? But as you start,
that's called a predator. That's called
a predator.
Sex offender.
Yo, dog, they should be on the list. Go ahead. What I'm saying is, you think it was hard for them to market you to an older demo? You know what I mean? Because when
I don't
you
think
grow
so.
up,
Because of you know, I think B2K were young, but we always did have this type of like sexiness to us. You know what I'm saying? Like we always was showing our abs, and you know, it was very
and your audience grows with you.
Yeah. It was like whatever that vibe and that flavor is, like okay, like and that was different.
We had to deal with them.
Yeah, that was different. That was different. But yeah, that's how I would answer that question. I would say that like, yeah, our audience grew with us. But when I came out with literally I was like maybe 19, 20. You know what I mean? Double entendre. You feel me? Gave room for, you know, making the lady say, oh, and my name. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, even though there was innuendos.
Yo, you up here throwing bars?
No, I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah, I remember as you saying it.
So it's like,
I'm playing.
yeah.
kids.
Because after O is Icebox.
Yeah, O is
right?
Icebox, Touch. I mean, Touch.
No, Touch that.
And then Icebox,
So
and then
the
Entourage.
material now, we in grown man.
It's
Straight
mature,
up,
man.
Yeah,
It's mature.
yeah.
Straight up. I'm working with different people, you know what I mean? I'm diving in, I'm getting life experience. And see, that's why I feel like I'm, you know, one of the few artists that get to be consistent as well, because I understand the magic of speaking about my true experiences. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have got that emotion from Icebox if I never got my heart broken. And that's an element that a lot of newer artists don't know how to utilize. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if they're really living their lyrics. You know what I mean? I'm really living my lyrics.
How you feel about the new state R&B?
It's some vibes out here, like Lucky Day, Leon Thomas. It's some killers out here, straight up.
It's nice out here.
Yeah, no, some killers out here. I love it. I love it.
He had elder statesmen out, so I feel like he could always look with admiration for the scene because he's been here.
But it's funny because
whatever the year.
I think anybody within R&B at this point would have to look at you as an elder statement, but you don't have old funk on you. Like you don't have that at that point yet. So I don't really.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna always look at you as a OG, but then they also want to compete with you as a peer.
Straight up, and I love that. And
really?
Yeah,
I do.
I think so.
You think people want to compete with Omarion as a peer?
I think in some type of way when you see him on stage, or even when like
He relatable.
when the R&B niggas talk, we be like, there's certain people you want to compete with.
They compete.
No matter what. Yeah.
They competing, period.
You got people in mind
on
that you
swag
like,
level or whatever level.
Crazy.
I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that.
You don't think the
I don't agree
The
with
man
that.
look like he's 23 years old. So you think if I'm a 23-year-old R&B nigga, I'm not looking at him as competition?
Yeah. And some
you
of them even have my choreographer. You know what I'm saying? So
That's why
That's a
I
part
don't
of competing.
believe that to
That
be
is.
true, yo.
Yeah.
Legacy is legacy. This nigga's legacy is done. It's cemented. If he's one of the niggas, if I don't do nothing else for the rest of my life, you can't tell the story without me.
I'm not disagreeing.
I don't think that the musician niggas, I ain't talking about just some hickory dickory dock R&B nigga. If Lucky Day come in here right now, he would bow.
That's a possibility.
He would bow to Omarion.
But I still
Okay.
want to take your
Out-
head
out of
off.
respect. He would.
No. He in his mind would, for sure.
Right.
But the ego of an R&B nigga, I'm not
That
bowing
part,
to
that part,
nobody.
that
It's not a bow, but you know what I mean. They would come in here and give
At
up
this
the
point,
respect that's due to
Omarion
this
is
nigga.
Omarion. Omarion has done what he's done. But I'm now Lucky Day, and I want to be seen as Lucky
straight
Day
up.
no matter who's in the
Crazy,
room. So
nigga.
I can't
Straight
even
up.
allow myself to bow to him the way that I would essentially have to in R&B.
Yeah.
Nigga, Anthony Edwards told KD and them, nigga, y'all reign is over. I'm here.
Yeah.
You KD, you my favorite. I'm here now.
Now Lucky can do that with Tank, Johnny Gill,
Right.
Yeah,
some of the other people
Right, right,
because
right.
it doesn't
Yeah.
seem the same. But he still got a young.
He
How old are
still
you?
look youthful.
How old are you? What's the industry? You can lie. I don't care.
No. I'm.
We're
We can skip it. We can skip it.
It's
He
on-
got
it's
that
on-
baby face.
Yeah,
on- it's on-
you see what I'm
we can
saying?
skip it, we can
So
skip it.
if you a young up and coming artist, you don't look at him like, yo, you might not even know, yo, this boy got 20 years in the game.
Yeah.
You looking at him because he looks so youthful,
All right.
like he my peer.
All right, let's try a different way. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Because we older,
Us.
I'm saying we because we was outside for this.
Yeah.
Some of the kids that wasn't born have grown up and have opinions about us and shit that they wasn't there for.
Right.
Have you heard what they saying about you?
Some of it, but I don't really pay attention.
There's an ongoing. I'm such a messy.
There's an ongoing. What is it? Tell me.
The kids, and I disagree with it, but the kids are just stupid. The
Yeah.
kids are saying, who knew all this time that Omarion never really knew how to dance?
Oh yeah. That's funny.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah,
I
that's
had to
funny.
see that. It's going around.
That's funny.
I think it's funny too.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I don't know if they laughing or trying to
But
beat
look at
that ass.
Of course.
look at the generation of dancers today didn't move like that at that point, or either
Yeah.
understood where the movement was coming from.
Or they wasn't in class.
Yeah.
A lot of these kids is not even in class.
Yeah.
They don't even understand foundation.
Crumping or- yeah, they don't
understand none of that.
I'm
yeah.
gonna be honest, I wouldn't even listen to them because these TikTok dances are like so mediocre compared to real dancers.
Right.
And real dancing. Like I wouldn't even listen to that.
Yeah, no, I think the kids is like they love to joke and make fun, and that's like what the internet is about.
evolution.
So
Fuckers.
It's
yeah, so they
evolution,
like,
man.
oh, hold up, I'm about to,
Motherfuckers.
or maybe even it's some bots. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be bots,
It's probably bots,
starting shit.
That's
You know what I
true.
mean?
That makes sense.
But I thought that was funny when I seen it. I was like, oh, okay.
What do you think your favorite song is? I mean, what's your favorite song of yours?
My favorite song of mine, that's hard. It's always something new.
They're all my babies.
No, they're all my babies.
That's the right
It's
answer,
just
though.
something new. It's always something new, though.
Yo, can I tell you how you fucked up my favorite song?
How?
Yo, don't do this again. R&B.
What?
Yo, you had Mutual at the battle with you and Mario.
Mutual's hard.
Okay.
Now that's my. I don't know why, but that to me is my favorite song from you, right?
It's a vibe.
So now you go
Anderson
perform
Paak,
it. I'm not even
Anderson
expecting
Paak.
you to perform it.
Right.
You bring out the motherfucking watermelon, man. What you
On Mutual, he brought it out?
Well, you know, we was just having a little fun. It get. Come on. It got a little out of hand, but you know.
A little
Go
bit.
ahead.
Yeah, it got a little out of hand.
Yeah.
It got a little out of hand.
A little
but-
bit. I'm over there listening to this shit like, I know.
Yeah, nah, it got a little out of hand, but you know.
No, y'all went crazy. You and your brother went crazy with the fucking watermelons. I know what y'all was trying to do. Niggas was watching
Look,
too.
men was watching, Aki.
Nah,
He don't care.
It definitely wasn't a message for y'all.
Yeah,
We know.
I know. No, we get that. We get that.
Yeah,
But you
it
could have
was-
did that shit at Icebox.
Somewhere else.
Not the Mutual.
Yeah, my bad. I guess.
Y'all forgot all about that shit.
That was it was funny. Good moment though.
Come on, that was
Don't look at my computer. Try to see the vibes I'm coming with. Like shit like this is what I'm saying. Like
come on.
there's so many
Alkaline
of these,
drip.
like album cuts. Vibes I'm coming with. Like shit like this is what I'm saying. Like
Come on.
there's so many
Alkaline
of these,
drip.
like album cuts. Do you feel like
Tell me that sex is overrated. Yeah, I tell you it's time to be away. Yeah. Sorry that it wasn't disconnected. Sorry that it wasn't invested in you. But I'ma show you what the real ones do.
What we do?
I'ma pace myself. Take my time rocking your ball. Go down low.
No, we talking that shit forever.
no. You got so many of these
Yeah,
that
for sure.
like you might have never heard it, but it's gonna come on while you fucking and work. What do you think your best fucking record is? And back to the other question I asked you while you think about that.
Yeah.
I would have a hard time. MIA would have to be somewhere up there.
Straight up.
And it's a timeless joint. Shout out to Wale.
No, that alkaline drip is serious. That one is serious. I probably would go with that one.
Oh, that's my shit too.
Which one is that?
Pusha T. Yeah, with the boom.
Oh, you talking about Know You Better?
Know You Better.
Yes.
I just wanna know you. Yeah, that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's a great record.
Thank you.
Who was on that record first?
It was
'Cause the
Fabulous,
way it-
Fabulous and Pusha.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't I remember it like
Yeah,
that?
Pusha was first, and then Fab.
Yeah, because Pusha got put on the front.
I remember
on the front
now.
of the record.
Because he put out a sample of it, and it was pushed in, and Fab came in. All right,
Yeah.
got it. That's a great record too. Work,
Yeah. Ooh.
work,
What you know about the motherfucker?
work.
Word. Okay.
Joe be busting
Come
some
on.
moves singing songs.
I'm an
Straight
R&B
up.
guy. This is
Yeah.
my guy. I think we did a record before I retired.
Y'all got a good record. Y'all got a good record. Y'all got
before I
two good records
retired.
together.
Come on.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah,
Actually,
that was
that's a
one of
good
the better.
fucking
That was
point.
one of the better records on No Love Lost.
Come on.
So, and my biggest hit is still tied to him too now.
Come on.
Oh, that's
We got
right.
some vibes.
Yes, right.
Pump it up and
Yeah, I
you came
still
to
gotta
get
do it for
it.
Fizz.
That nigga broke you. Yeah, he
Came to
broke
get
he
it.
broke you to the
Boy.
That's a good point.
And that flow.
I wish
Come
these
on.
niggas make a part two, motherfucker.
What if they need a new verse?
Wait a couple more years.
Oh my God, I'll come back to the game. I'll come out of retirement.
If they come
Come
back
on.
for that, you would.
You goddamn right.
Come on.
Movie check money. The way them niggas-
no.
Yeah, that shit bring off for the next 25 years. You goddamn right I'll do it.
Different. for sure.
That's dope.
All right, so TV show, the tour is coming. album is coming.
Yep.
What excites you now in this shit as the Grizzly vet? Like, what do you look forward to? What do you have hope about? What could somebody from your brain trust call with some information and a smile pop up on your face?
I think just the crossover, you know what I mean? Like, I wrote a book a few years ago, you know, how that correlates to my music and my films and TV. Oh yeah, fashion. You know what I'm saying? I think that there's still a lot of opportunity for me to expand, you know, not just as a brand, but as a businessman. You know, I want to open up some dance studios. It's so many things that I have yet to do that excites me about my future.
Are you just procrastinating, or are you waiting to pick your spot?
Yeah, I'm just allowing, you know, divine, you know, timing to find me, and you know, something special about divine timing is it's just like, you can't take away when the timing is perfect. So I always look for that, you know, within my projects and with everything that I do. So I'm just taking my time. I'm not in no rush, and even though I'm a young vet, you know, I still have a lot more to give and to inspire.
I feel like you should have your own Peloton bike class or some shit.
Come on, easy.
Yeah,
Affirmations, meditation. I mean, I mean, the healing space is really a great space for me, and also as men, you know what I mean, to be able to have some real dialogue with some men that visibly y'all see me go through things, and for me to be able to give my tips and tricks, I think it's a powerful thing. So
we seen you when it looked like what we thought was supposed to be you going through things, but you was cool as a cucumber.
Come on now.
You was cool as
Niggas ain't know it was just good media training or real some spirituality. I was like,
nah, it was some spiritual shit. It was some spiritual shit.
Media training.
Yeah, it can be, yeah.
The way he was moving?
Yeah, no, it was spiritual. It was all spiritual.
Was that all just in hindsight like some love and hip hop shit that they had going on where you were out of the play?
Sometimes it feel like it was, you know, but I can't really speak for other people, you know what I'm saying? I know what it was for me, and it was definitely a class, you know, in emotional intelligence and growth, you know what I'm saying? So it propelled me as a man to become stronger, you know, in my beliefs and my focuses, you know what I'm saying? So
where all of y'all at in a real honest way?
Yeah.
Now that you're about to hit the road again. And if the road is still enjoyable, that's dope. But then you get the chance to go with niggas you fuck with, it's even better, right?
Yeah.
Are y'all like getting some of that foundation that y'all didn't have as kids, now getting it now as adults to where y'all can actually enjoy the run together? It doesn't just feel like business?
Yeah, so I would say that this run is definitely different from 2019. I would say that the boys have definitely matured through all of our experiences, and the approach and conversation is, because, you know, Raz just had a child.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah, we just had a little handsome boy. And then, you know, Boog, he has his family, and we all have kids. So we're kind of like at that time now where it's just like, all right, y'all, what the fuck we doing? Are we going to do this for real or we not? You know what I mean? And yeah, it feels good so far. We're actually prepared to shoot some shit with Chris Robertson this weekend. So we're getting prepared, you know, for the promo, and y'all gonna be seeing how we really stepping into this space, because for real, more than, you know, our bond, you know, we're really like the last, you know, boy group that, you know, still got action 20 some odd years later and can still do it on a high level.
From this country, at least.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, we just did the BET Awards, which was the most high rated BET Award. You know what I mean? So we still getting opportunities. We still got action. And
studio work? Would y'all get back in the studio?
I was
do
just
another
gonna
project?
ask that.
yeah,
Another album,
that's on the table. That's on the table. So don't be surprised if you hear some B2K bangers.
Nice.
This motherfucker,
Okay.
man. Everything on back on the table.
We got plans. We got plans, y'all.
And I'm not mad at that.
We got
neither, yo.
plans.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting everything left on any table before. I'm not mad at that.
You earned it.
Actually, shit. My dad just went to the fucking Diva R&B show in Atlantic City. He said, Gladys Knight, I need to get a fucking ass.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah, but I ended up having a real talk with my dad, right? Because it's like, These women are in their 80s.
Yeah.
Touring.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
And there was a time when they was
I know that
touring
you
for
were a
$3
huge fan
grand
of
and
these
$5
people,
grand.
but
Yeah.
what are you expecting from the show 1 and 2 before they sing a note? Being on the road is tough work.
Yeah, it is.
Being on the road is hard work. That's
Shit.
no matter how old you
Living
are.
the lifestyle you want to live is hard work. You got to keep that shit up. So if
And
shit's
that's the
slow,
point.
you got to hit that road.
But no, I remember a time when they probably was going on the road for $3,500.
Yeah. Now let me get my big
So
bag.
now
Yeah.
pay me what you owe me.
And also too, like, you know, it really is a love. It really is that interaction, you know, that nervousness before stage and then getting on stage and looking out to the crowd. It really is a love. For true performers, we live for that shit. That's our life. You know what I mean? And I always say, you know what I mean, like, let's see who's gonna be here the longest. You know what I mean? And when we looking at, you know, the Ron Isleys of the game, and we looking at Stevie Wonder, it's like that's the kind of career I want to have. Period. I want to be here, you know, until it's time to check out.
Speaking of the type of career you want to have, I got another messy R&B question I want to ask. If Babyface wrote you a song that was a smash,
Right.
Smash for you,
Right.
and let's say you didn't have but so many more smashes after that, but he wrote you a guaranteed classic smash, Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk type of record.
Right.
And because he's who he is, he sang that song on all of his tours and he works all year round. Would you feel a way about it?
Never. You always got to show high respect to the contributors of your career because you're essentially doing something. You know, I remember when Tank was walking down the hall at the Underdogs and he tapped me and he said, "You need a song called Oh." You know what I'm saying? So I will always honor the people who have helped my success. And I think you have to. You know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful.
fine.
Yeah.
Straight up.
At
Straight
that
up.
point, Babyface keeping your song alive. If
I'm
you
just
can.
saying. He
Yeah.
giving you action.
Yeah.
While I'm home now.
Nigga, well,
you supposed to
stream
do?
it.
Yeah,
Take
go
a
run
place
and
so
stream
people
it.
might go back and stream it.
My
and
phone
so
ain't even ringing neither.
We
Go
don't
run
need
and
you,
stream
my
it.
G. Like,
Go run and play that record.
now, Babyface, nigga, I don't need anybody on stage. I'm good.
Straight up.
And
All I
if
need
you
is a
say
song.
no, I wrote 7 million other songs. What
Straight
you
up.
talking about? I don't need your Can We Talk?
Fair.
Nigga, can we talk?
You better hope we still talking. I'll write you another one.
Straight up.
How do you feel about the death of the bridge in R&B records?
It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back.
So no fret, no
Nah.
need to worry.
Nah, it's gonna come back.
When
for sure.
when will it come back, and why do you sound so sure about that?
I think you know, R&B, hip hop, you know, there's always phases. You know what I'm saying? And I think that we're coming out of the microwave phase where people want to hear something more authentic. So they're gonna spend a little bit more time with the records, even though it's 100,000 records coming out monthly. It's like if it's really good, people are gonna sit with it.
We getting our ass. U.S. R&B is getting our ass kicked by the UK artists.
By UK, right?
Right now, if you go listen back to everything that they're doing, it almost sounds like our brand of music, what we did
Yes.
here, is now the import
Yep.
from them.
Of
Like they
course.
literally going back and
Yes.
stylizing everything that we used to do and
Of
getting it
course.
off
They
because
are
it look unique on them.
smoking
Of course.
shit.
But when we do it, it just be like, all right, yeah, all right, cool.
I think they are
So
more
what do you
appreciative of
Yeah.
our artists.
Definitely.
So they studying R&B greats.
Definitely.
Whereas now we doing this microwave shit. They over there studying our greats.
Niggas, Sasha
they-
Keeble and all
Sasha
them
and them not playing.
What? They not playing.
It's a bunch of
They-
them. It's a bunch of them. They killing shit.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
They ain't
sense.
playing.
Yeah.
Sasha's fire.
No, it's a bunch of them.
Genuine U.S.
Sasha's
R&B is now our import.
It's a bunch of them that's fire, bro.
Marie, yeah, it's a bunch of them.
It's a bunch of them that's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you the big bro, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're supposed to do that. They supposed to have that. They supposed to, you know what I'm saying? So we could take it to another level now.
But you don't believe in us still having to sustain it as well? Like, take it, right?
Yeah.
But we still got to keep some level of
Dominant.
I think it's
dominance at the core.
I think it's so hard to do that because of how our business functions. You know what I'm saying? Like the way R&B functions, like just not that long ago when hip hop was really reigning. It's like ours just take on different forms that really no one can hold, especially when it comes to the business. So while there might be some new fresh R&B out there, nobody gives a fuck unless the business is right out here. Opposed to, you know, like you were saying in the UK, that shit sound unique. You know what I'm saying? Because they taking from, you know, a whole bunch of shit that was already done. That's why I kind of don't fuck with AI. You know what I mean? Because AI pulls from all the dopest shit, and it's like, oh, okay, this sound like 5 different people. I can't even appreciate it because It doesn't feel original.
It's not unique. It's
No.
not. Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Do you think that they just taking it more serious? Because even for actors, like the actors in the UK are just rocking us too. I feel like they just take
They're
it.
taking our jobs.
Yeah, like they take it very serious, and over here we just adjusted to how things are now.
Yeah,
Right?
I think that there's a definite difference of appreciation. You know what I'm saying? So it can be carried differently, but yeah, that's what I think. The same thing with the music. You know what I'm saying? It's just the appreciation value is different, so
Yeah.
it feels different to us.
If you see the bridge returning at some point, do you see boy bands and groups
Of course,
returning?
natural cycles. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
a couple dope ones out now too.
It
They
is.
just
There's some
don't-
dope ones.
Yeah.
There's some dope little boy bands out there.
Is it?
They coming. They coming.
I
And
keep
look
my
at the
ear to the
return,
street. I
right?
don't-
Because you got the Backstreet Boys and
But they all
like
coming back,
everybody
yeah. They
is
all on tour.
performing now again, and
Yeah.
you guys are coming back. So you might
It's an
spark
energy.
it up again. Yeah,
it's an
right.
energy, and I do find that, like, you know, every 10 years things change and something has to change and something has to, you know, like nostalgia. Like nobody could. After the Millennium Tour, like I look at a lot of festivals and it's pretty much the same motto as the Millennium Tour, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's really about energy, you know what I mean? So nostalgia is an energy, you know, that continues to permeate. We don't know what other energy could bring in, you know, because I think politics and what goes on in the world has something to do with the sound of the music as well.
Always. For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Always.
So
Always.
it's like shit changes. So we'll see what's hot in 10 years.
Can I ask you?
Yeah.
What's just getting back to tour? What's your favorite song to perform and your worst song to perform for whatever reasons
Oh is my favorite song.
to perform?
Yeah, because all the ladies scream that to the top of their lungs. And then probably my
Yo, how you gonna make a nigga concentrate on what he don't want to concentrate
It's
on?
true
Nigga?
though. You right, Joe, right?
What do you come?
Yeah. All right, your worst. He's crazy.
worst. I don't know if I have like a worst song, but I will say it was difficult sometimes is performing new songs because
Memory.
you know, as an artist, you have to drive your audience to new records, and it's like sometimes, you know, people are not interested in that. They just want to relive. You know what I
Relive the
mean?
same concert, the same show. Yeah. I feel
So
you.
it's like that's the only time that it may feel a little difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it's a new record. I don't really know this, so and it's like, oh, okay, sing the song I want. So that's
Yeah.
that's only the challenge sometimes. Yeah.
What is the most frustrating thing to you or your team? Because it's not just you, right?
Yeah.
Of promoting a record today or cutting through the noise today.
Having the right budget. That's the big issue, because in order to really make money in, you know, our market, you gotta be able to spend money. You know what I'm saying? And you know, finding the key people that understand, you know, the strategy and the journey, and you know how sometimes you might not get the return, you know, coming off the front. You know what I'm saying? You got to do other things. So I would say that that's the biggest challenge, is because you got to have a budget, man, in order to really make some noise out here. Period.
I'd agree with that, right? But also, on top of that, we've seen so many layoffs in the industry, right? So
Yeah.
you have artists that worked with people over the course of a few albums that had to say goodbye to some really creative people.
Yeah. Mhm.
People with really good ideas
Yeah.
on the project. Has that happened to you?
Yes.
Because a lot of people we've seen over the last
Yes.
few years.
Yes, but I never looked at it as a lack. You know, I always look at my transitions as, okay, now it's time for me to take a little bit more responsibility. Yeah, like that last. Like Full Circle, the last album, and the last album before that, you know, I'm like, I haven't hired an A&R to, you know, help me work with the people that I want to work with. Like, I'm completely putting those albums together myself. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to early in my career, you know, I had a KP, you know, that was connected to Pharrell, and like, oh, you need to work with Pharrell. Shout out to KP, by the way. Because one of my new songs, he actually got cleared for me. So thanks, KP. It's a Pharrell rendition. So yeah.
Is it anybody, you mentioned working with artists, is it anybody that you haven't worked with that, yeah, I need to get one with them?
Yeah, but I would say that it's a lot of natural synergy involved in that. Like, I would love to work with, you know, who could I say? like I would love to. Me and Kalani already did a song together, but I would love to work with Kalani again
Today.
Yeah,
Kalani today is
It's a different kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she on something.
And my man, what's his name? Is his name Dustin?
She is smoking shit.
Dustin Conrad.
Y'all,
Justin
he got
Conrad,
vibes.
fire. No, he's
What?
fire.
Exactly.
He's fire.
You
So-
have any features on this new album?
Not yet, but we working on them. We working on them. Yeah.
You and Dustin Conrad.
Come on, big vibes.
Especially on his joint where he dancing, not the recent jazz one,
Yeah.
but his album.
The first,
where,
the first single he
where
dropped
he
from that.
grooving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah, and then it's like
I love that you tapped into him.
Yeah, he's dope. He's dope. I mean, I'm always checking out like who's out here and being authentic. You know what I'm saying? And I just got, popular homies that write songs and music and they're in the studio all day. And I know a bunch of youngsters that do that, you know what I mean? But when we talk about music and creating bodies of work, it got to be more than that. You know what I'm saying?
As an OG, how did you feel when Ray J and Sammy and Bobby Valentino made that?
I thought that was dope.
Made-
That was at their concert, right?
Yeah,
That was at the
they
Versus.
were there.
Yeah.
No, they wasn't at the Versus. They was at the Millennium Tour. They was on the Millennium Tour, the last tour.
No, I'm saying, didn't they first all get together at y'all Versus?
I think so.
That's when they first. That was when the
I think so.
idea kind of sparked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Versus.
It was the
Yeah.
tour.
Do you think Ray J should stop singing "One Wish" a cappella? Yo, I'm not shouldn't ask him.
Nah, see, this is what I will
That's
say.
my brother Ray J.
Look, this is what I will say. People gotta like seriously give grace to artists. Like, first of all, we're not perfect, and if you go look back at all of your favorite artists, they're not perfect, and they
All
have
had a bad
moments
day.
where they're sharp or they're flat. Like, it's a part of life. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's ever gonna be perfect. Now, if you falling off, that's different. You know what I'm saying? If you fall off, you fall off. You know what I mean? But I think Ray J. I don't know that he focuses on singing all the time, but I know he does have a great singing voice. And if he really, got back in the gym and
joints and songs.
he
For sure.
he could do it if he
Yeah.
really wanted to. I know he'd be out here having fun and
Yeah,
doing
he
his
ain't,
thing.
he ain't vocal training.
That's what I'm saying.
He chilling. He on some.
Yeah,
on shit.
and that's the other aspect of this music business. I think sometimes when we see a lot of our elders, kind of get dust on them. You know what I mean? It's because they're not practicing anymore, or they're kind of being old to what they did before. You know what I mean? And as an artist, it's your job to continue to sharpen yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you will have moments where you're maybe not as sharp.
Did you watch the VMAs this year?
Oh no, I didn't get to see them.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was pretty good.
80s
I seen a little bit of Doja. Doja's always,
She's always
giving the
great,
vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. That's the only person I saw.
The VMAs aired shortly after they announced that they weren't doing the
Hip-hop.
Was it hip hop or was
Was
it
it
BET?
BET Hip Hop.
Oh, okay.
BET Hip Hop Awards. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they are doing the BET Awards.
Yes.
Yes.
They're just no longer doing the Hip Hop Awards.
Yeah.
And there was
Oh,
another
so what was we all mad about?
You was just mad.
I wasn't mad.
So what was we all mad
I hate the hip hop.
We were talking about what does it say for hip hop in that way.
Oh, if we still got the BET Awards and the VMA, why was I mad up here?
Because it was hip hop.
Oh, please.
Yeah, it was the
Why would
Hip
I
Hop
mad?
Awards.
That's it.
All right, let me see. What else do we need to know from him?
Wait, he got a classic BET hip hop moment too.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh
you
my
goddamn
God.
right. You goddamn right when he came dancing out there. You last time you spoke to Ross.
I actually ran into him on the Millennium Tour. He was on the Millennium Tour, and I was going on stage, and he was coming off.
All right, so y'all not speaking.
No. We said, "What's up?" It's all good. It's like, yo, anybody from my past, I don't take anything personal. I keep moving. I get my paper, and that's it. I don't
You're
care
such a
about.
good fucking guy.
Nah, but it's the truth. Why am I
Always
going
a
to
good
be like, I'm not
guy.
talking to him. Like,
You released the album on MMG? No, right?
No. No, actually, yeah, that was a Sex Playlist.
I'm about to say, yeah.
That was
Sex
on there, right?
Playlist.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great album.
Shout out James Fauntleroy. My boy. Yes, sir.
His name just is always
Everywhere.
going to come
Around
up
good
when you
music.
talk
That's-
about
that's my
great,
dog.
great R&B.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Actually, Sex Playlist, now that you say that, has had me saying that more R&B niggas need to have solos from musicians. Like
Yeah.
the saxophone solo on there, which
Yeah.
I thought should have been longer. R&B
Gerald
niggas just
Albright.
don't solo the musicians no more. On some Michelle
Yeah.
A, something in my heart shit.
R&B niggas make
Yeah.
2-minute songs now.
Word.
You ain't got no time to put
no bridge, no solo.
Yeah,
Great point.
no
Playing the
bridge.
streaming game.
No instrumentalists.
But listen, I know I'm an old caveman, and you're right. They're making 2-minute records. But when I buy the R&B album or look at the time and it's happened to be one on there that's 5, 6,
little 451,
5, 6, 7 minutes,
It's a serious thing.
I know what he did. I know what he doing.
Yeah,
I'm probably going to that first too.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to it
I'm
first.
at that point too.
Shit, I enjoyed that on Young Thug's album
No word.
when the song hit 6 minutes. Like, oh, they fucking around on here. Let's see, what else? Did we ask, what he's listening to, who you listening to? You said Lucky Day, Leon Thomas, but who's some of the other people you listening to? Those are 2 niggas that's lit. Yeah, we need to start doing that live on
Show
here.
me
I have a question,
Your
though.
most...
Is there a difference between R&B ego and rap ego?
No, it's relative.
Okay.
It's relative.
Because you mentioned, about
It's
the ego
relative.
of R&B person.
Yeah,
So.
I think hip hop is more like your paper. You know what I'm saying? And then once you start getting into elite R&B, then it's your paper. You know what I mean? But really, it's ego first. You know what I mean? Or how dope I am. You know what I mean? But once you get into your lead, your top 5 R&B, it's about how much money you got.
R&B artists can
You
make
ever play,
women throw their panties on the stage.
You ever play one of your songs for the girls?
For what? Which
When
girl?
you have,
Oh, when I'm doing my thing?
Yeah.
Nah. I don't play my own music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just asking.
Nah.
That'd be dope. Like if
Maybe
you're nice,
maybe a new
baby,
record.
You can't play
that
your
shit
own
on
music
real
while
quick.
you can't do that.
Why not?
Yeah, because I'm listening to the music and shit. You know?
You did that before, Joe?
What?
Play
Play
Pump It
your
Up
own
while you was pumping it up?
at like 17.
That's hilarious.
No, I've never done that. But one of my songs have come on by mistake.
And you let it play?
And you let
What
it
song, yo?
No.
She don't put it down
10
like
minutes.
you.
He said,
Changed it?
on mistake.
I changed that.
That shit was
It
Black
felt
Cloud.
awkward.
No,
I can't-
Yo, what
I'm not
song,
doing
son?
Actually, that's happened a few times in my music.
You lie.
You know why? Because I go to
The shuffle?
on my Apple. It says Joe Station right there. It says Joseph Station. That's where I'm playing my shit. So sometimes I guess I went and played some Joe Budden shit.
Yo, dog. So you got like intro, come inside the extended version, then come you playing some motherfucker.
That's hilarious.
No, the algorithms play games sometimes. I don't have that in my shit. I don't. Let's see.
Wait, some of the artists you say he was listening to.
Okay. Let me see. Y'all know Odile? Y'all
Yes,
fuck
of
with
course,
Odile?
of course.
Yeah, we know
Odile is
Odile.
dope. Y'all know J.O.? Y'all heard this
J.O.?
shit right here?
No.
Oh yeah.
Come on, yeah.
You got the other one?
Oh, for like the iPhone 13?
Yeah.
We might.
Yeah.
We'll find it.
Hold up.
J.O.
No, it's not that.
You got it? Hold up, I'm gonna save this for that.
Yeah, save that. I want to hear some new shit. J.O.
Yeah, straight up.
And I still got to hear the shit that's in his phone. We got to find it.
The
Yeah,
two
nah.
joints. Yeah, 2 joints.
Yeah, I got
He
two-
got joints in
two
his phone
slaps.
that we need.
Come on.
We need these.
Since you love new artists so much, is
Yeah.
there like something that you want to do where you want to manage somebody? Up
Yeah,
and coming?
probably. Yeah, I want to open up the artist development space. You know what I mean? And because I think it's important that you understand your purpose in music. That's how you truly create longevity.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I think having hits is cool, but it's like, for what? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it just to get awards, or it is to, fill a void and support people on their journey? You know what I'm saying? So I would love to be able to impart my knowledge and my experience to other musicians and creatives. I think it's important that we share that information. A lot of the time, the OGs don't understand why, the younger guys have the attitude they do, and it's because they don't feel supported. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I would love to be of support and of service. You know what I mean? Like, I got a chance to meet Michael Jackson, but it would have been cool if Michael would have told me, like, yo, take breaks from tour. You know what I'm saying? Take breaks from music. Like, don't just, kill yourself with this, dangling carrot of a price that they're going to pay you to stay on tour. And now look at you on tour, and now you're subjected to stay on tour because you got to recoup that. You know what I mean? It kind of kills the journey of an artist, and it's very discouraging. So I would love to impart some of that intel.
And if them niggas come up with like a slap in the studio that's down the hall, we'd like to hear it.
For sure.
We'd like to be in the same studio.
For sure.
That's a fact.
For sure. Why
You're
not?
goddamn right.
That's true.
That's what the OGs did.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yeah.
They stayed in the lab, and it was like 3 studios, and everybody was just
And all
going
working,
into it.
yes.
Yeah. I
Let
think,
me ask you something. Did you know that Supposed to Be would be as big as it was when you made it? 1, and 2, did you know that whole eat the booty like groceries line would eventually become what it became?
Yes, I did know that Supposed
And
to
did
Be.
Janae know that?
Yeah, she know it. She found out.
Yeah, sure know. Sure know.
She didn't
Fuck
know.
around and find out.
I would say I did know that Supposed to Be was going to be. I didn't know it was going to be as big because to this date it's 6 times platinum.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's my biggest.
That's your
record.
biggest record, right?
It's my biggest record to date. You know what I mean?
Icebox is damn.
No,
No,
nigga,
6
Supposed
times.
to Be was
Supposed
out
to
of here. Supposed to Be was gone.
Straight up crazy still. So I think that I knew it, but at that time I had to kind of exercise my independence. I was signed to Atlantic at that time, and they were not supporting Supposed to Be. I had to pay for my own video, and that was one of the reasons why I ended up on Love and Hip Hop too, because I understood at that time I needed some visibility. So that
Me
was
too.
Yeah, so that was a part of my choice.
That's what happened, man.
Just need a
I had to
little
promote that
visibility.
record. I was like, nah, put me on TV then.
It's Supposed to Be was worked for a second.
It was like 6 months, and then it was like, boop.
Yeah, but when
It
it
was
hit,
gone.
it was gone.
Yeah.
Once it hit,
You know, if that never happened, artists have such a hard time believing those stories when they hear like, "Oh, we worked this record for such and such amount of time before
Right.
it finally took off." But there's truth to the shit.
Bryson
It
Tiller
is.
shit.
People don't work records anymore.
Yeah.
People won't work a record, and it's yours. It's yours. You spent all that time in the studio coming up with that shit to just put it out and let it go.
What was LMA's
Straight up.
first single?
Boo, my boo.
Boo.
Yeah.
They worked
My boo.
that record.
They
They, worked
did.
the shit out of Bryson Tiller. They worked the shit out of those records.
They
Like,
worked that record so much, poor Jacquees couldn't even do his little freestyle over her next record.
That's hilarious.
All right, so album is when?
Album is top of the year, February. We about to drop 2 bangers that I'm about to play for you right now.
Exclusive.
Yeah, and I'm doing something that hasn't been done. You know what I mean? Omarion invented this, which is a versus release. So instead of just dropping 1 record, I'm putting 2 songs out at once, which I would love for the industry to realize how powerful it is to not, just give one record. You know what I mean? A selection that people have to choose which one they vibing with.
A and B side, old school
And
shit.
they're 2 different kind of sounds.
Yeah, I'm about to play them for you right now. But I do want to play this one song that starts off the album. By
Please. The aux is
the way,
yours.
it's called Fantasy.
Yeah. Turn me up. I know what you need, baby. Listen
Germ
up.
juice, germ juice.
You've been patient, it's amazing. This is special occasion. I got your heart.
Track 1 up.
Yeah.
This is your moment. You better own it. I know you won't let me down. Got the Maybach going bouncy. Hey, getting nasty in the backseat. Your number 1 fantasy is us fucking too. Oh, oh, oh. Got me speeding. Just to slow it down. Oh, oh, oh. Baby, let me hold you. How it's supposed to be.
Slick, I see what y'all did.
What you want to me.
You caught those bars, huh?
Yeah, I see what y'all did.
Yes, sir.
That's a fire opening.
Oh, it's us fucking too. Oh, oh, oh. Got me speeding. Just to slow it down. Oh, oh, oh. Baby, let me hold you. How it's supposed to
So
be.
yeah, that's the first one.
I love that
Yes, sir. That's called Fantasy. Shout out to GLs and my boy
That shit
Bryce.
is fire.
Bryce.
It's fire.
So
That
these are the
sound
first.
good.
These are the first 2 records. One is called The One, and the other one is called For War. I'm gonna start with For War first.
Hennessy can't numb the pain of this gunshot wound. This hole in my chest used to be a name tattoo. Tell me, are we done for? Was it all made up? Turn this bedroom into a war. Show me what you're made of. Don't keep shooting, I'm all out. Is it worth dying for? When I'm in need of refuge, will you come running? Oh, I'd rather walk on landmines than walk around on eggshells. Are you gonna take cover? I'm about to. It's one thing I know. I won the battle. I lost the war. But now I surrender. You captured my heart through the flames. You saved me from danger. Love is worth fighting for. And I can't prepare you for war.
I can't lie.
But shout out to my boy Kevin McCall.
Kevin.
Kev.
K-Mac.
That explains it.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Now that I know that's Kevin McCall, that explains that. You R&B niggas, I was about to say, have this like ability to make the most toxic shit sound beautiful. Kevin McCall's one of the toxic kings.
Yeah.
So in the chorus, this girl was your everything, and she left you because you were treating her bad.
I mean, not necessarily,
But
but
somehow you was walking on eggshells.
Yeah, R&B
You know,
get
R&B
to use 3-4 times.
Yeah, man.
That's a big difference.
Go Kevin McCall.
yeah, straight up.
That's fire.
I'd rather walk on a landmine than walk on the eggshells.
And we all have felt that before, haven't we?
Oh,
That's a
Yes,
fact.
indeed.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, that's for war right there. I'm gonna play y'all
That's a
one.
big record.
that's a smoker.
This one,
That's a smoker.
this one is called The One. Hey, 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 hey. Shout out to
We
me.
moving and grooving.
I need you to know that you're the one that hold up place in my heart from the start. Let me control it. If you let me love you, we will never be apart. Soon as we start to love,
She's wet.
you got me so
Niagara,
excited.
nigga. Little something.
It's kinda getting feeling like Nelly. Ringing on my phone, girl, you know it already. I let it ting-a-ting-a-ling on my celly, but I need you to know that you're the one.
I gotta take you somewhere though, Joe. I gotta take you somewhere.
I know a key change is coming.
The modulation.
Yeah, you know it's coming.
Here we go.
You keep pushing
bridge.
Come on.
It's a bridge.
Come on.
Keep pressing my exes. Broken windows on my Lexus. Ooh, wow. You keep pushing my. Oh, girl, don't act like you don't know what you're doing. You're in love. Tell me, girl. I need you to know that you're the one that hold up.
Fire.
Place in my heart.
Yeah, so you know, we just got some vibes,
You
man.
gonna always have
We
something
just
they
got some
dance to.
vibes. Come on, man.
No matter what, O gonna have something they can dance to. That's great. That's great.
Yeah, both of them.
That's
Both of them.
Both of
Yeah.
them fine.
Thank you.
Actually, all three. I'm up there.
Oh, yeah,
The intro too.
all
Yeah.
three.
Thank you, guys.
It sounds like you in your bag and you're free. Is that how
Yo,
you feel?
straight up. No, I have arrived.
I love that for you.
You know what I'm saying? To a whole nother level. You know what I mean? And I'm so excited to share my new music and just what I'm on right now. You
And
know
this
what
is
I mean?
independent?
No, actually, it's through CMG Create Music Group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's who I'm doing my collaboration with. So shout out to Create. We working.
Shout out CMG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to hear it. I cannot wait to hear it.
I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up on you, bro.
Huge Omarion. And when the show get to New York,
Yeah, you pull up. I got you. Y'all come.
the fans clown me because everybody that come here, I say that to, and then I don't come to the show.
Yeah, because you did.
him for
You
sure.
didn't come
But
to the show
y'all
last.
know I'm going to the
You said that when-
Omarion and B2K show.
You know.
Y'all know I'm going to that show no matter where it is out here.
You might have to put the mic in your hand just because it's you got served moment for sure.
Yeah.
Pump it up if you came to get it.
I couldn't believe that you fucking Millennium Tour niggas didn't ask me for 2 minutes.
You
If
know
there
what?
was
I don't
ever
know.
a spot where
I
I
don't
was
know who
supposed to
didn't
come
think of
give
that.
them 2 minutes,
I don't
it
know
was
who didn't
home with my family.
That's your man. That's your man.
No, could y'all
That's your
believe
man.
that?
Now you coming? You
Nah, wow.
Y'all
You
know I was
fucking, right?
supposed to get out there.
And you was gonna do it, right? You gonna do that shit too, right? You
Y'all
gonna do it.
know I was supposed
You
to.
was gonna do it, right? If they asked you.
If they asked me to,
Come on.
I might
Now
have
you gotta
did it
pull
then.
up. Now you gotta
Because
pull
everybody in the, that's just the.
I know.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, fuck you. I don't give a fuck
You
what
gonna
you
do-
talking
you
about.
gonna
Nikki
do up in the
actually
club
go on
too?
stage and the nigga step and start shaking. Yeah. Fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't in no stage.
Oh, if Omarion bring me out and I do up in the club, and Marcus, yeah, nigga, I can do it. Fuck you, E.
That's hilarious.
All right, I look forward to the acting career.
Yeah. Some shit. Some shit coming, man.
I look forward to everything.
The show already got picked up.
Yeah, it's
Black.
actually on. Yep, it's on All Black right now. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's always asking some shit.
It's all good.
Yeah, nigga got picked up.
What you talking about? Nigga, I'm waiting to see the show. Nigga said he a assassin's son.
So wait, when is that coming out? Because I know you said the album February.
They haven't given us a date, but
Okay.
next year for sure.
Soon.
Yeah, it's all done.
Just keep your
All
eyes
you gotta do
Look
is
at you.
stay
Just keep your
tuned.
eyes open, right?
All you gotta
You gonna
do
have
is
us
stay
waiting,
tuned.
huh? Okay, we're gonna stay
It's gonna be
tuned.
some vibes. It's gonna be some vibes. It's some
All right,
good
my
shit.
last question. I didn't want to broach none of this, but like, how's your love life?
It's cool right now. Right now, I'm cementing my legacy, so I'm not particularly, focused on
That's
That can mean a lot.
a twin flame.
A
twin flame.
Get your pen, my
A
nigga.
twin flame. What?
They like
Yo,
to just
get your
make it seem
pen,
like I'm
cementing
out here
legacy.
reckless and just hitting
Nah.
everything.
We cemented our legacies.
Yeah. So why you look at me when that happened? Because I'm cementing my legacy out here. That's what
I'm
y'all
just
saying.
saying.
Think of a cool enough way to say it.
Yeah.
All right, we focused on that. Just cement our legacy. Not let nobody distract us.
I mean, come on.
You doing asphalt.
take us off the mission.
I'm just saying, I'm first generation of well builder. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
important.
there you go.
It's important.
Talk about it.
You know what I mean? I got kids, so I'm chilling right now. But
You bring the kids on stage too. They showing
I
like
like
they want to
that.
be in the
I love
biz
that.
and all that.
yeah, no, they love it.
They're ready.
Yeah, Mega's ready. My son, he definitely. Y'all gotta meet him. He would love to meet y'all. Yeah, Mega's
I love
funny.
that moment out there. Did you cry during that moment at any point on the run?
No, I'm always like, oh my God, as a parent, you know what I mean? Because, of course, you don't want to force your child into the things that you like. You want them to take a natural liking to it. And my kids love it. Matter of fact, that tour, they asked me, they said, all right, so what we doing this time, Papa? I'm like, what?
Wow.
And they're like,
yeah.
"Word. Rehearsal. We need rehearsal.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you little Rugrats just come out here and make them own. It's time to rehearse now.
Exactly. So I'm happy about that. I'm
No,
happy.
that's
fire.
absolutely fire.
Dope.
That's dope.
Does anybody have any final questions for Omarion, man? This guy is great. This guy is great.
Appreciate y'all.
And he's great every time you see him, I want to say, too. There's
Consistent.
too many times
Him
where...
and Mario.
Yeah.
Most consistent. No real trouble.
Too many times you meet people in this
Speaking
business.
Yeah.
Yo, what was your pushback after the verses?
In reference to what? Like what pushback?
Mario.
Like pushback as far as
Because that was your man. Look, and he came to embrace you, and you was like, "Hey, yo, chill, fam. This is war."
Right. I think I was a little thrown off by that, you know what I mean, in the beginning, because that wasn't really my sentiment. That wasn't really like my attitude towards a versus, because R&B is not as competitive as hip hop. It's not boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's like we basically got women here, and it's enough for everybody. You know what I mean? So I was a little thrown off by that, but it's all good. Like I don't have anything negative to say. You know what I'm saying? Other than you see me, and you gonna keep seeing me. So. I'm here.
Oh shit!
Oh,
All right.
so
All right.
on earth
You should have asked that question first.
I'm just saying.
Yo, you so messy, my nigga.
Nah, I
Think about it.
I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, no, it's all good. You see me, and you gonna keep seeing me. I'm one of them. So that's it.
Him.
Mario knows that already.
No, I'm saying to the world though. You know what I mean, or to the people that just like to make reference to the verses. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people like to make that a
I
conversation.
don't believe there's people out there that play with Omarion. I just don't see that, yo.
It's definitely a few people that don't know.
I'm not rolling
People
with that.
disconnected to the moments.
Straight up, they wasn't there.
They weren't there.
Yeah.
And their generation after that was just getting there. So a lot of people just catching up.
Yeah, but it's all good though. I always wish everybody the best, and leave it on the stage.
He gonna wish everybody the best.
That's how I'm gonna win every time.
That's true.
Give his inner thoughts.
Huh?
How we used to
No,
do
see,
inner
because
thoughts.
Omarion's
You
so
speak the
healthy
word.
that I don't even know that these could be his real thoughts. I'm talking if I was Omarion. I would have a little something to say to all you R&B niggas. But Omarion is a good man. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Omarion!
Hey, I appreciate the Joe Budden Podcast, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
Yo, tickets to the show. We want to be there as soon as it happens.
No worries. Barclays, pull up.